It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Guys, it's not always easy waking up before the sun, but I end up doing it anyways because this quiet time before the world wakes up, it's literally just mine. The first thing I have to do is make my bed, not just out of habit, but because it's the foundation of my day. Growing up, my mom always told me, make your bed first thing, it sets the tone. And now I get it. When my room is tidy, my mind feels a little less chaotic, even when I'm not feeling okay mentally. This small act, this little win, reminds me that I can take care of myself. Before I even touch my phone, I grab my daily reading. It only takes 5 minutes and it definitely just grounds me. It's simple, but it helps me wake up slowly and stay off screens just a little bit longer. Then I change, obviously. I always lay out my workout set the night before, which saves me so much time, and more importantly, it keeps me in routine. The gym has truly changed my life. I grew up active, played sports, even got into Olympic weightlifting for a little while. Then I stepped away and eventually found my way back. Now I'm falling in love with movement again, not for a goal or a competition, but just for me. And it's genuinely changing me for the better. Lately, I've also been taking sea moss, chlorophyll, and coconut cold probiotics, and it's been about a month since I started and recently added sea moss into the mix. I'm still learning on what works best for me in regards to probiotics and all that supplementation, all that good stuff, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. A little bit of a clarification. It is Monday morning, and Mondays I typically have a little bit more time because I do work from home, so I don't have to rush and get to the office. So I decided to film this today because it'll give me more time and I'll be able to film a great video for you guys. But I do want to let you guys know I typically get to the gym around 6:10 a.m. every morning during the week, but today we're gonna get there at 7. Another piece of advice, I'm gonna do my makeup now because we all know that when you look cute you perform better, you know what I mean? What I was gonna mention was a huge piece of advice is always prepare your gym clothes set the night before. I've been doing it for like probably 6 months. Best thing I've ever done. That way, like, I just don't have time to pick and choose. And we're girls, I'm a girl, so I go crazy every morning trying to decide what workout set to put on. If I just prepare it the night before, I just grab that and just go. Another thing that I've been doing is the ice rolling thing before I even do my makeup or whatever and wash my face, because it kind of like depuffs my face. And I really only started doing that consistently probably a month ago, and I'm obsessed. I don't think it has anything to do with it. It might be a mental thing, but it clears out my sinuses because I have 2 cats and they tend to roll up in my room, and I don't know, it just clears out my sinuses, which is God's work. And finally, what I wanted to share was the sea moss and coconut coal is actually insane. That combination and the chlorophyll. I'm a little bit on my health journey, but like deep dive, because when I got off birth control, my skin Like, I have breakouts every now and again, and it really bothers me because I take care of my diet and I take care of what I put on my skin, and I don't know what it is, but after birth control, and I stopped birth control probably like a year ago, and my skin didn't immediately break out, but it took a little bit for it to get completely out of my body. And then I'm like, oh, my skin is not doing well. So that's what the chlorophyll is for, because I've read that it's really good for your skin and a whole bunch of other benefits, as well as the sea moss for immunity and just everything overall. Sea moss is a great superfood if you guys didn't know. It helps with like your thyroid, it helps with boosting your immunity, like improves your digestion health, manages your weight, it's beneficial in muscle recovery kind of sorta, and then again for your skin. And the coconut cult, which is huge for obviously probiotics, that one's like the trendy one on TikTok, but I got it at Whole Foods. It's expensive, I'm never getting that one again, but it's like the third time I get it, so I might be stuck because I can't find an alternative, and it's $10 for that little jar. It's really annoying, and I know, but the benefits are great, just as great. It's super good for your gut. It helps with reducing bloating and digestion. It even helps for immunity and skin, so it better work. You better work, B. I mean, my skin has gotten a lot better, I can't even lie, but sometimes on occasion I'm like, man, why are you doing this? I try not to drink my caffeine immediately. I try to make sure I eat, which is what I did. I try to get a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs and sodium before I even destroy my body. Yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup now. I should have probably been yapping and doing my makeup, but so let me put on some light. I didn't want to do this in my bathroom because it's like a light with a vent, and that sound is really annoying. So we're here. I keep waking up a little more because I'm like very much like a zombie and I don't like speaking. But right now, we Gucci. Oh my gosh, I actually have to think about 2 little tattoos because I'm gonna get tattoos on Friday. Let me know if you want me to take you guys along. So I don't do anything crazy, I just wanna not look dead and cover up these blemishes because it makes me insecure. I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm gonna set this. I use the Laura Mercier just because it's a little inevitable when I start sweating a lot. It's moving. It's even with my setting spray, I sweat a lot, especially after taking Oxy Shred, but at least I pulled up looking a little decent. I like walking in there with confidence. Say hi, Nana. Hey. Right. She's so cute. I love Rare Beauty blush, the liquid blush. This one. Great. Actually my favorite. I don't use anything else. Oh, and I was wondering if you guys had any recommendations for like a foundation brush or even like a concealer brush, because I want to steer away from these really bad, and I don't want to use my fingers because it's not convenient or efficient. Like, I want to be able to do my makeup really fast and not be like tapping with my hands, you know what I mean? Anyways, we're gonna set this because it's time for us to go. I mentioned it's leg day, hamstrings and glutes. I have a friend that's coming with me, Victoria. I'm sure you guys have seen her in my like reels and stuff. We create some content together. I love her so much. Anyways, let's go. I look so much better. By 6 a.m. I'm at the gym. I always start with a proper warm-up, so think mobility, activation, and a little bit of light cardio just to get my blood flowing. Especially on a leg day, I need that time to really connect with my body before I touch a single weight. This workout is glute focused, so first up I start with glute bridges or hip thrusts. I do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and at the end of the last set I add a drop set for as many reps as possible. A good cue to focus on here is squeeze at the top, hold for a second, and keep the tension in the glutes, not your lower back. Control the movement both directions as you go up and down, and slow negatives are super important, which allow to make a huge difference. Next, we go to Romanian deadlifts. I do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. The biggest tip here is to keep a soft bend in your knees, push your hips back, and keep the dumbbells or barbell as close to your legs as possible. You should feel the stretch in your hamstrings and glute, not your back. I like to pause at the bottom for a second and then drive through my heels to stand tall. The last workout would be a Bulgarian split squat. I know it's everybody's favorite, but this is a must to see growth in your legs. I do about 3 sets of 10 reps per leg. This one's all about balance and depth. I make sure my front foot is as far enough forward so my knees don't go past my toes, and I keep my chest tall the whole time. If you're new to these, try holding on to something for balance until you get the form down. And don't rush. Slow and controlled wins here. Okay, so I'm back from the gym. If you hear anything in the TV, like with the TV, it's because my dad's watching TV. Yeah. Yep. But anyways, leg day success. I'm gonna show you guys my breakfast. It's been my breakfast for the past month, and it's been the same for the past month, and it's helping me. Yeah. So I'm gonna just show it to you guys. So as most of you guys know, I've been vegan for about, I think 7-8 years, and sometimes I switch up my breakfast, but lately I've been keeping it the same so I can like keep track of everything. I do switch it up every once in a while. I just like this because it's really high in protein. So yeah, these I get at Whole Foods. They're an apple maple like sausages. Their ingredients are like minimal. They're mostly wheat gluten, soybeans, and like dry apples, wheat flour, maple syrup, and then like spices. So party extract, onion powder, garlic, ground ginger, vinegar, nutmeg, and then like smoke flavor. And then I use this like, it says firm tofu, but this one, when it's like in a little box, it's like in liquid. It's not always as firm, and I like it because it's squishy and it gives it like the consistency of eggs. And that is probably one thing that obviously is high in protein, and when you're in fitness you need to have like protein, obviously. So I do this, I get like a quarter of it. A quarter of it is about like 8 grams of protein. I do nutritional yeast. I do turmeric for like that yellow color, and also like the benefits of turmeric, obviously, because duh. And then I do salt and pepper. Super simple. And this is already like seasoned, so I don't need to add anything. And I do a protein shake, so that's already like 40 some grams. With, actually I typically do a protein bagel, but I'm gonna have a slice of sourdough because just a girl and I love my bread. Okay, let me know if you guys try this. I know it's a little bit, I don't know, some people will be like ew, some people will be like ooh, interesting, but to each their own. It's like if you were to have regular sausage and eggs every day with a protein shake after the gym. Yeah, Okay. And my stuff is a lot faster because it's like plants. Yeehaw! You're a little slanted. I just ate breakfast. I'm gonna take a shower and get ready for the day. I'm gonna show you my protein shake that I drink while I do my work. And then that'll be it. That'll be my morning routine. But I'm gonna shower and then, you know, get the sweat off of me because it's nasty. So yeah. I do wanna disclaimer, every single morning I'm like this. So it's a little bit nice to slow down on Mondays because I work from home again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm really cozy right now. Look at my fit. My fit. Say hi. That's my dad. Actually tastes really good. It's really good. Alright gang, so the last thing I do, so technically I'd be at work right now. And I'd be drinking my shake and I would make sure to take my supplements. These, so this is a B complex. NAC, which is a glutathione precursor, which also helps with liver support because I take a lot of supplements. B12, this is actually a chewable. Vitamin D. I don't have my GHK. I need to order some on Amazon. This is like the only one that has like 700 milligrams, which is crazy. It's good for the brain. This is postbiotics because I take prebiotics in the morning. Yeah. And then this is potassium. Yeah. You know how I do. And then when I'm on my period, I take an extra of iron. And that's my morning routine. And then I'd be at work. That one's like minty. Salty, spicy. Anyways, guys, I really hope this video like kind of sets the tone and helps you and motivates you and gives you an idea of how, not necessarily how a morning routine should look like, but I guess gives you the discipline that you need in order to get your day going, how to get your day started. In order to have a really good morning routine, what really matters is your night routine. So my next video will probably be that, so like that you guys can get an idea of what I do at night in order to be able to wake up at 5 in the morning and not hate my life. Even though I do for the first 5 minutes, but it's all possible. It's all, like I said, like I work a full-time job and it's anything you want, anything you put your mind to is possible as long as you time manage, which is really, really important because you can't just spend 3 hours at the gym and then expect to do everything before you get to work. You know what I mean? These are my blue light glasses. I got them at, they're Warby Parker. Does it say it? Can you tell? Guys, Warby Parker, probably the cutest. They're literally the cutest glasses. They have the cutest glasses. Guys, my skin is really bothering me. It's really bothering me. Like, I know I'm about to get my period. I was so good 3 days ago. Anyways, you lose some, you win some. Am I right? I'll see you guys in the next video because I kind of enjoyed making this. A little spend the morning with me, my 5 a.m. realistic morning routine. If I tell you the time now, you'll be like, what the heck? I should have been at work an hour ago. It's 11. I got cozy. Let's get to work, people. I'll see you guys in the next one.